I never wanted to be in the public eye. I never wanted to be seen. I would get clicked if I went out with dad here and there, and the internet's a very cruel place. So I would read these comments about my weight and things like that, and my appearance. I don't need this show. I want to do this show.
Has there been a time when you were mentally down and out?
Yeah. 100%.
We used to expect Tiger and Disha used to be close, but now Kishu and Disha are close. What's this, yeah?
She's that friend that'll be there for me whenever I call, and vice versa. Hey guys, this is Krishna Shroff. I've honestly really spoken from my heart to Sid Kannan. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel now.
Kishu, what's up?
How's it going?
How's it going?
It's going good. I'm happy to be here with you.
Likewise. Kishu, I believe for Khatron, one needs to be very self-aware, right? So if I ask you upfront, आपकी सबसे बड़ी ताकत क्या है? What's your biggest limitation? What would that be?
I think my biggest strength would probably be that competitive nature that I have. No matter what obstacle comes my way, if I've chosen to take this opportunity, I understand the value it brings, and I'm going to embrace it and try to do everything to the best of my capabilities. My biggest weakness, I feel like for TV it may work though. I'm a little reactive as a person. So
very good for television. I mean, your channel must be jumping with joy. Yeah. Like, woohoo! So you're reactive as in, if you get hurt, you're open about it. If you're angry, open
yes,
about it.
I'm an open book, and sometimes I say things faster than maybe thinking. I'm working on that. But I mean, when you're put into tough situations and difficult situations, you just never know.
So let me look at life then. I believe when you go for a show like Khatron, it's not about your physical training, it's about mental strength
100%.
as well. So when you look back in life, Kishu, what are those 2-3 tough moments which you went through? It could be mentally, it could be physically, and you said, you know what, Krishna Shroff, I'm glad you hung in there. What were those?
For me, I think the biggest thing that really sticks out is when I started my journey into fitness. I remember being a very shy and timid kid because of my weight. I was quite overweight. And I never wanted to be in the public eye. I never wanted to be seen. I would get clicked if I went out with dad here and there, and the internet's a very cruel place. So I would read these comments about my weight and things like that, and my appearance. And at the time I was a young teenager, so at that age, these outside opinions and voices, they greatly impact you. A lot of I feel like people need to be more mindful of, the things that they say, because where a lot of people could have taken it in a negative way, I was lucky enough to be able to channelize that in a very positive way and be like, you know what, maybe I do have to do something transformative, maybe I have to do something to change myself for the better. So I took that in my stride, and that's when I really began my fitness journey. And it's given me a new sense of confidence and security I didn't necessarily have growing up. And I think that's led me to saying yes to this massive opportunity that I think only very few people would.
I remember when I was hosting a sports show, and we used to meet in the Delhi stadium. And I remember people used to say, Kishu won't come in front of the camera, yeah. Bahut shy, exactly. Interviews nahi deti hai. And then suddenly I see you like this. So supremely confident, and I really feel very happy about that. Because that shows that people bracket you as an introvert. People bracket you in a certain way. It's you who breaks those brackets.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
I admire one thing, when people could have said, Kishu could have got into films as an actress because dad's there, brother's there. You became an entrepreneur. You became this fitness icon. What could have been an easy path for you as an actress? You chose not to take that. Was that deliberate?
It was. At a very early age, I was pretty sure of what I wanted to do. Number one, I knew I wanted to be my own boss.
Boss lady! Hashtag!
Absolutely. So nothing better than being an entrepreneur and creating a business that, you feel so passionate about. I'm very blessed to have the platform that I do, to be able to follow my passions and kind of experiment and see what works for me, So yes, I am very thankful and grateful for the industry my family comes from, because it's given me that little bit of security to be able to follow my dreams. And now I always say, when your intent for something comes from a pure place, you're going to see longevity in that. And I'm so proud of the businesses that I've created. We just launched MMA Matrix Gym on Linking Road. It's great, prime location, absolutely killing it. And we just signed my 14th franchise pan India for MMA Matrix. So it's a great time for me. And I feel like now I'm in such a secure position in my life where I feel like I don't need this show. I want to do this show. And there's a very empowering feeling in that. And it's something I'm greatly looking forward to.
Would it hurt you when people say, oh, you know what, she comes from a family of actors, it must be easy for her, it must be easy. But I know how much you've given it all that you had. It could have been a tough battle to let people know, hey, I am my own. Would that perception hurt you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very proud of the family name that I come from. It's a massive legacy to break out of, But I think through fitness, I was able to create a certain niche for myself and create this identity away from who everyone expected me to be or what they expected me to do. And it's, I'll forever be grateful for finding it for that, because I so badly craved that, especially after watching my brother. Although he did get into the industry that my father's from, he was very early on able to create a niche for himself as well through his skill set, and bringing in something completely new and different into an industry that's never seen it before, and make a name for himself in a very difficult industry to break into at a very early age and a really early start to his career. So yes, seeing him was definitely inspiration for me. It motivated me to get my ass up and do something. I was very blessed with the support of my family and the blessings from my family to be able to go out there and follow my passion. And, I always say life is too short. So you got to wake up and just love what you do every single day.
Kishu, I have a very soft corner for Tiger. I would call him and say, hey, it's my daughter Adhira's birthday.
Yeah.
And even if he was out on the opening day of war, which is Friday, he would say, I've got 1 hour, I'm going to come and attend your daughter's birthday.
Oh, was it that day?
Yeah, that day. And he's done that every year.
Wow.
And he's done that every year, every time. I just sent a message, it would be done, because my daughter's first hero on screen that she watched was Tiger.
Wow.
So I'm very emotionally attached to your family. Jaggu Dada, epitome of simplicity. Tiger, again, simple boy. How much has this family laid the foundation for who you are emotionally?
Oh my gosh, it's, everyone that has anything nice to say about me ever, all credit goes to my mom and dad. They have brought my brother and I up in a very normal upbringing, and it's a crazy world we've been a part of. It's a mad industry. It's an amazing industry. Very few people get to experience it the way we have, and be so close to it. It's a world where a lot of people can lose themselves. But I think because my father and mother brought us up in such a normal environment, away from all that glitz and glamour and, truly the enormity of what it is, I think that's really helped keep our feet on the ground. And it's helped us, I think, in just day-to-day life. I feel like I'm able to relate to people from all walks of life, no matter where they come from or what they do. And I think that's an absolute blessing, and I'm so happy about that.
Mental strength is very important for Khatron Ke Khiladi as well. Has there been a time when you were mentally down and out?
Yeah, 100%.
When was that?
I mean, as a woman, every month.
For what?
Our time of the month, it's heavy. But jokes apart, although that's not a joke, it's absolutely the truth. Growing up, like I said, it was difficult for me to come, from this public family where that's not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be private. I didn't want to be seen. And then, I think just like I had mentioned my journey through fitness and finding that and channelizing my emotions in a positive way, I think I had to go through those things to find this and to lead me to exactly where I am today. If I didn't go through those, those hard times where I felt a certain way, I don't think it would have molded me to be the woman I am today, which is, someone who I feel very within myself. I feel very confident, I feel very secure, and I feel like I'm able to, take on any challenge that life throws at me. And that's all thanks to those experiences. So I'd never change it.
I love the cool quotient of your family. Dada comes with a nice podha.
Yeah.
Because he's so into environment, being a crusader for the environment, right? Tiger, fitness, you, mom, doing your sports leagues, XYZ. And then here also, there's this girl bond between Disha and Tiger. And you, right? And we used to expect, Tiger and Disha used to be close, but now Kishu and Disha are close. What's this, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, she's a very hardworking girl, very like-minded, comes from nothing to do with this industry and has made a great mark for herself. And I respect that about her, She runs her own house. She's very independent, very responsible, very mature for her age. And I think in today's time where I'd say women are very quick to bring each other down, her and I really try to lift each other up.
Yeah, and I love the fact that it's like cis code, is it? Sister code?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like she's that person that, she'd be there for me through whatever it is. She's got no judgmental bone in her body. So I've opened up about all aspects of my life to her, and there's zero judgment, She's that friend that'll be there for me whenever I call, and vice versa.
Wow. I have to tell you this, right? I love the dedication that all of you have to what you have. This show, what is that one aspect which you believe that Khatron should get this out of me? This is one aspect which is not complete, but I hope this show does that for me. You
know what I'm really excited about? I'm actually, right now, the only platform I really am on is Instagram. That's how people know me, but it's a very limited platform. There's only so much I can show on there. So I'm just excited to connect with such a wide audience on this massive platform that we have. I'm excited to connect with a whole new audience in the tier 2, tier 3 cities, I've seen how loyal that fan base can be. I've seen how much love they've given my brother. And I'm looking forward to just showing more of my personality and just being me, and hoping that, I'm able to relate, or they're able to relate to me. And, a lot of these contestants in the past have motivated me. So I'm looking to be that source of motivation for somebody. Maybe, someone watching this realizes if they risk a little, they can receive.
Last segment, Shit Ke Kangar, which means fire. Are you ready for this?
Go.
Right. Who trains whom? Tiger trains you, you train Tiger.
When it comes to that, I mean, he's my bop. I can't even argue with that.
Listen, you got another OG bop, huh?
Yeah, that's true. He's my fitness bop.
Fitness bop, yeah. You see Tiger and Jackie Dada doing Singham. They're going to be there in that, right? Are you experiencing or wanting to experience woman leniency from Rohit Shetty?
Leniency? No. I feel like what's exciting me about this whole experience and situation is that we're all going this on a very even playing field. Everyone's going to be uncomfortable. Everyone's experiencing these weird scenarios together for the first time ever. And, honestly, Rohit sir is the absolute best guide, best mentor through this thing. I've seen him on the past episodes and some of the past seasons. I think he sees something in us as contestants that we may not necessarily see ourselves. When maybe we're close to giving up, we need that push from him, and he's just the perfect person for it.
What comes to your mind when I say, what does Tiger mean to you?
Everything. Yeah, he's my inspiration, he's my support system, he's my safe space, he's my best friend.
Listen, how can you have two? You got Disha best friend, you got Tiger best friend. How many best friends do you have in your heart, yeah?
Look, she's my best friend by choice. You understand? I didn't have a choice with Tiger, but I mean, he's honestly everything. He plays every role for me. He's the person I want to tell everything that's happening in my life, good or bad, to, like, first.
Do both of them get possessive about this best friend? Disha saying, hey, Kishu's my best friend, Tiger saying she's my best friend. How does it work?
No. I think they understand, where both of them stand with me, and our relationships are completely separate.
Thanks so much, Krishna Shroff.
Thank you.